Well, there are only a few excuses to skipping the gym, and one of them happens to be a tornado going through your area. And so, you'd think, well, he's not going to do his cardio. He's not going to do his forearms. But guess what? That's why I got the hand gripper. I got this 9-pound dumbbell from my parents' garage. I got this purple 15-pound kettlebell. Forearms are going to get done. They're always done. Coach is here to spot me anyways. And you think, oh, he's not going to get his steps. He can't leave. What's he going to do? Well, guess what? He's been pacing around the apartment for 10,500 steps, and he's going to keep doing it. You know why? Because he's just plain insane. Now, is this necessarily what you have to do every single time a tornado runs through? No. Coach said no. But the fact that it lined up so perfectly as a forearm day, and because I'm stupid and nuts, and I saw a Markiplier video where he was stepping around his house while it was raining, trying to get 100,000 steps. If Markiplier can hit 75,000 steps in a day, damn it, I can hit 15,000 walking around my house. So I got 5,000 more. I might not get in the work I want to get in, and it might not be the most ideal, but you know what? These grippers aren't bad. And these go up to 120 pounds, and I just keep doing it. Do I need to be perfect? No. But I can still do reverse curls and wrist curls. I can do things with the kettlebell. I mean, I could even do, if I wanted to, I can do side delts of this. Is it that good? Maybe not, but I'm getting something in. That's the point. There are people that don't have access to gyms that are just built. Now, some of that is genetics, yes. That's certainly a factor. But I mean, if you want it bad enough, you can make it work. You know what I mean? I can do however many grippers on this side, and then however many to match it, and then do it again, and again, and again. Or you could do that one trend I've seen where you buy a bucket and a 7-pound thing of rice, you toss it in there, and you work your wrist around in there, like, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but I mean, if anybody else can make do with concrete equipment, or, just maybe not access to all the stuff you have, when you don't want to get out, don't make an excuse, I mean, I'm safe from the tornado, and I'm still getting my forearms in. And I'm walking around the house. Do I look nuts? Yeah. But who's going to say something? Is Coach going to say anything? No, all she says is meow. Isn't that right? Oh, man. I mean, she's been looking at my form all day. I can do this all I want. I could do this any day. You know what I mean? It's just about wanting it bad enough. You know what I mean? Too often people say, I can't do it. You know what? I got to go mow the grass. I got to gas up my car. I got errands to do. Got to pick up the kids. Sometimes I applaud people that multitask. I applaud people that, have other things going on and have other responsibilities. By all means, go through that first. Don't shirk responsibilities. But if you really want it, just doing the little things, that's what it takes. You know what I mean? If you don't have time during the day and you want to work out your forearms, use the gripper. If you just want to get in a quick workout, buy some dumbbells and actually do them. People buy home workout equipment all the time and they just don't use it. You know what I mean? And there is something to be said about going to a gym. I just love being in the gym. There's something about it. And obviously equipment and the machines are going to be way better. And you're going to have all the kind of cardio things. And it's going to have all the variety you want. But at the end of the day, if you don't have that stuff, there is no reason you can't do push-ups or sit-ups or get your dumbbells and do curls, do tricep overhead extensions. Anything you dream of, you can do, And that's the point. You know, could I have just taken the day off? Yeah. Would it have hurt me that much? Probably not. But if you really want to do something, if you really want to work out your forearms at home, you can do it. If you want to work out at home, you can do it. It just comes down to you. People say they can't get into it, but it's not that bad. Just like she said, you can do it. You just have to have the time and the patience, you know? And I can do this while I'm watching my show. I can do this while I'm doing schoolwork or whatever I'm doing, you know? Watching SpongeBob, King of the Hill, or, you know, Mad Men or whatever, you know. It's an old TV show, MASH, watching MASH. But the point is, if you really want something bad enough, there are people who don't have the equipment, don't have the means that you have, that are able to do it and work through it anyways. And you got to think to yourself, how bad do I want it? How bad do I want it? Now tomorrow, storm systems are going to clear up, and I can go to the gym and do my biceps and triceps. Thank goodness. If I had to stay at home again, you know what? I'd make that 9-pound dumbbell and the 15-pound kettlebell feel like 100 pounds. I'd do, 40 reps. But tomorrow I will actually be in the gym, and I will actually be able to walk around and make up for the cardio I missed on the bikes. But I hope you guys stay safe, and I hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow for biceps and triceps.